Hi, this is Ann Bassmagen from Wycott Realty City to Shore, CapeMayHomes.com. And today we have a wonderful guest who is Doug Miller from Aspire Mortgage.
Hello, Ann. How are you
I
today?
am wonderful. Thanks for coming to see us.
My pleasure.
And we have a great topic for you today. We're going to try to keep it short, keep your attention. But the topic is, how do you get your offer accepted, right? It's a battle.
It's a great topic for today's climate. I'm sure all you buyers out there know how much inventory, how low inventory is, and how every offer going in is like a bidding war. And part of the trick of this is what will set your offer up to be accepted versus the competing offers that our sellers are receiving.
Correct. Because in Cape May County, we still are doing asking price and above. It still is that type of market.
Yeah, it's
So
absolutely that.
you need to know those things when you're coming in to make your offer. And it is possible. You can get that home, but you just have to maybe listen to some of the things we're talking about today and maybe rethink a little bit, but it is absolutely possible to get that Cape May home that you want.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. So, so some of the things that we were talking about earlier was that when you want to get your offer accepted, of course, right? Bidding.
Yeah, outbid everybody else. That's got to be the first one that everybody
Which is the
wants,
toughest.
right? Yeah, it's the toughest, and that one's a little bit difficult to swallow, depending on what the values can get up to.
Mm-hmm.
I see lots of contracts come in; they all have escalation clauses, and escalation clauses when you write into the contract, you're going to automatically increase your price against the competing offers until eventually you're the last offer remaining.
Right. So the contract would be written up as, say, your offer is you're coming in at 600, but you'll pay up to 5,000 over the top competing offer, up to say 650.
Yeah.
So that's all prearranged, and your realtor can do that for you. I've done many of those. Doug has seen many of those.
Many of those.
Mm-hmm. So that's an interesting way to do it.
Yeah. The only issue with that is you have to worry about the appraisal
Right.
not coming in based on how much you escalated. So there is that piece of it, but that's definitely one way to get your offer accepted.
And for a little while there, appraisals weren't really coming up to par with the offers. I feel like it's
I
gotten much better.
I haven't seen an appraisal problem in months,
Yeah.
for what it's worth. So
it's good.
It's good.
That's really good. Then talking about the different types of loans, also as well, going in, depending on what type of loan you have and cash, certain loans and certain ways of coming in for how you're going to purchase, it's going to look better than.
Yeah, anytime you're using, like if it's a primary residence and you think you want to be involved with a Govy loan, which is the FHA or the VA or USDA, those loans typically are not viewed as better financing options by sellers versus a conventional loan. So if you have the ability to go in with a conventional loan, you should seriously consider it, even though the rate may be higher and it might cost more payment wise than what an FHA loan would be. But again, if you want to get your offer accepted, if you want to win the battle for purchasing the home, then that's one strategy that'll help you do that. Govys are just not viewed as equal as a conventional loan because people think there's going to be appraisal problems. I don't know that that's true, but that's the perception out there. So government is not the way to go if you really want to get your offer accepted.
And also with government homes, they always feel like that they're going to have to be doing repairs. The seller's going to have to be, because with most government loans, like you said, not as much as before, but sometimes with government loans, you need the house to be in a certain type of condition. And then there we go, we'll talk about contingencies. So a lot of people don't understand what contingencies are. Contingencies are basically, you can explain.
Well, a contingency is that, there's the home sale contingency if you have to sell a house. If you have to put a home sale contingency on a contract in this climate, you probably are not going to get your offer accepted. I know that people are waiving inspections. That's coming up all the time, where I see people are waiving septic inspections, they're waiving well inspections, they're waiving home inspections. I don't know that I would agree with those things as a strategy.
And as a realtor, we usually say, hey, you should get a home inspection.
Absolutely. But
that's what people are doing.
I'm seeing that done more and more and more, and buyers are willing to accept some potential defects in the home by waiving these inspections. And again, that's another strategy to get your offer accepted,
right?
So that you're moving on. And just on a side note, in the mortgage business, we don't require septic inspections or termite inspections or home inspections. None of that stuff is for us. It's all for you, the buyers.
Right.
Okay.
Sounds good. And then we talked a little bit about distressed properties.
Yeah, distressed properties is, it have a little vision. If you can find a house that's in a distressed state and it's been sitting on the market because it's in a distressed state, there are plenty of loan programs out there that will give you renovation money to go in there and use your vision and create the home that you want for your family.
Right.
And we can do that for second homes and on primaries.
Right. And I see that all the time. People want everything done and finished, but the location is good. And you're just going to pay so much more. But if you could have a little bit of vision, say it only has one bathroom and you really
Mhm.
need two, add a bathroom later on.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, you can redo the kitchen, you can redo the bathroom. Get that property that's been sitting there. And there's so many people that can help you with that vision. A lot of people say, I just don't have it. You can get a lot of help with that. That's what realtors are there for. You know, we can guide you. A lot of people aren't from here. We can give you the names of great local people who can help you.
Yeah.
So I think having vision and being realistic is the name of the game to get your offer accepted.
Absolutely.
I really do.
That's the name of the game. How do you get your offer accepted?
Mhm.
So there's some good strategies for you to think about, and hopefully you're buying your home soon.
Right. And again, I want to thank Doug from Aspire Mortgage. Doug, how can they get a hold of you?
My cell number is 609-827-8688, or you can email me at dmiller@aspirehomemortgage.com. Thanks.
Yeah, that's great. And I'm Ann Bassmajian from Weikert Realty City to Shore. My website is katemayhomes.com. My number is 609-745-1160. Thank you so much for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. We're going to turn you off now.